Hey, Lit Up, it's me. I am going to read you, chapter by chapter, this book, Things Not Seen by Andrew Clements, that we started in our Lit Up class in 2020. And most of you know what happened in 2020, and we need to get back on track. So, since each one of us can't have this book, I'm going to read it to you chapter by chapter. You can turn it on at night before you go to bed and listen to it, or you can listen to it in the car when you're out running around. Chapter 1, Things Not Seen. It's a Tuesday morning in February, and I get up as usual, and I stumble into the bathroom to take a shower in the dark, which is my school day method because it's sort of like an extra 10 minutes of sleep. It's after the shower. That's when it happens. It's when I turn on the bathroom light and I wipe the fog off of the mirror to comb my hair. It's what I see in the mirror. It's what I don't see. I look a second time and then I rub the mirror again. I'm not there. That's what I'm saying. I'm not there. I feel kind of dizzy. So I make my way back to bed because if I'm dreaming, bed's the place, right? And I wait to wake up, but I don't because I already am. I feel my heart pounding in my chest and my breath comes fast and my mouth is dry. I lift my head off the pillow and I see my shape on the bed. It's right there under the covers. Then I pull off the electric blanket and the sheet. Nothing. So I go back to the bathroom, to the big mirror, and I'm still not there. The mirror is the mirror, and the wall is the wall, and I am not there in front of it. I think I am. I see the mirror, and I see my towel wave through the air, and I see the shower curtain jump when I punch it. But I don't see me. So I panic, and I wrap the towel around my waist, and I go to tell my mom and dad, which is not like me. I don't tell them much. They're okay in small doses, and they can be useful. Them knowing what I'm up to usually makes them less useful. But they are smart, I give them that much, and this looks like a problem. What starts might count, so I'm headed for the kitchen. I know they'll both be there because this is a work day, a school day, and on such a day, in the Phillips house, eggs and toast hit the heat about 7:15. Always. I go down the hall to the stairs and I stop. I'm scared of the stairs. Normally I have good eye-hand coordination and I don't dork out and I don't drop my tray in the cafeteria or I trip on the stairs or nothing like that. But there's a problem this morning. No hands, no arms, no legs, no feet. I feel them, but I can't see them. I hang onto the banister and feel my way down like a 3-year-old. Then I'm in the kitchen doorway, my feet cold on the tile floor. Dad's scrambling the eggs and Mom's reading the paper, and I say, "Guys, I can't see myself." And they glance at the door of the dining room, and Dad says, "Well, come on in here and let's see what's the matter." And I say, "But that's what's the matter. I am in here. And I can't see myself. I can't see me. I can't be seen. Like, I'm invisible." Mom looks at Dad and she smiles, that kid's kind of smile, and I pretty much hate that. That looks back to her paper and she turns on her voice of authority. "Stop messing around now, Bobby. You've only got 20 minutes before the bus. Disconnect the microphone or the walkie-talkie or whatever it is you're playing with and come hang up this wet towel and then get in here and eat. Right now. Meet Professor Mom, also known as the Dictator. Her motto is, when in doubt, give an order." She's used to the timid little freshmen in her literature classes at the University of Chicago. She expects young people to jump when she barks at them. I've been accused of I'm messing around or goofing off. Again and again. So I pull out my chair and I sit on it and I grab my orange juice and I glug it down and I thump the glass onto the placemat. Now I got their attention completely. Dad stops stirring eggs and stares at my empty glass. Mom leans so far forward that she spills her own juice and it drips down her lap. She doesn't even notice. Dad says, "This is a trick, right? Do something else." So I pick up my spoon and I lick it and I hang it on my nose. A pretty good trick, even if your nose looks like it's actually there. The spoon hangs in midair. "Bobby?" Mom's voice is squeaky. "Bobby, stop this." Another order. "I'm not doing anything, Mom. It's just happening." The spoon drops and jangles on the floor. It's a ceramic floor in an old Victorian kitchen in Chicago in February, and I'm sitting on an oak chair wearing a damp towel. I'm freezing. Dad turns off the heat under the eggs. Have you ever had the silence of exactly what happens during the process of making scrambled eggs explained to you in great detail as if it were science? I have, about 10 times. Dad stands there with the wooden spoon in one hand, frying pan in the other. The look on his face says perplexed physicist at work. I'm expecting a theory any second. And Dad delivers. He says, since we can't all be dreaming this, we must be looking at some kind of visible light anomaly. I've read the research on this kind of thing. I mean, the research of the mathematical theories, but this is a phenomenon, an event. Such a useful observation. The guy can't help being Joe Physics. It's what he does. He works at Fermilab. That's the one that places where they smash atoms and then they take pictures of the little tiny pieces. Life in one big science experiment for my dad. Dad's been waving the spoon around as he talks. Eggs are all over the place. Mom tries to talk again, but all we get is more squeaks. I'm starting to wonder when the smarts are going to kick in for both of them. Dad gets back under control almost right away. He mops up Mom's juice, serves up 3 plates, and sits down. Dad and I start to eat, but instantly he stops chewing. Dad watches as I float forkloads of rubbery eggs into my mouth. So does my mother. And I'm watching too. It's pretty much a good show. Bobby and his disappearing breakfast now appearing on the big screen of life in the kitchen of the world. Mom's hands start reaching for where she figures my arm will be. She's off by about a foot, so I lean forward to help out. When her hand hits flesh, she freaks out like she's grabbed a lizard or something. Oh God! Oh God, it's Bobby. It's him. He's right there. He's not. Oh God, David, do something. Let's call Dr. Weston or someone else, a specialist. So I'm thinking, oh great. Yeah, let's call out one of those invisible teenager specialists. I'll get the yellow pages. But I don't say that. I say, Mom, come on, pull it together. I'm not sick or anything. I'm okay. See, I'm eating a healthy breakfast to build strong bodies, 12 different ways. Mom, really, I'm okay. And I reach over and I pat her hand. And she jumps again. But then she grabs hold of my hand with both of hers. And she squeezes so hard, I can feel my bones turning to tuna salad. She's kind of rocking back and forth in her chair, trying to get her breathing to slow down. She doesn't know where to look. Her eyes dart all over where I'm sitting. But then she focuses in on the captive hand, that blank space between 2 hands that feel like hers, only it's her child's. That little Bobby, the baby boy, that's her life's biggest disappointment. It's Dad again. He's clearing his throat. That means he knows something that we don't know, and he wants to be sure as a problem that can't be solved or a process that can't be explained. He just takes clear thinking. And by that, of course, Dad means his thinking. They're both talking loudly. And yesterday, I would have just shut up or said, I'm sorry or something. But it's amazing how brave you feel when the people who have run your life for 15 years suddenly can't see the disgusted look on your face. I stand up so fast that my chair tips over backwards with a big bang. I yank the towel from around my waist and throw it onto the table. Well, how about this? I'm shouting. How about if I just disappear for a while? You two go ahead and do all of the clear thinking you want to. I'll just drop out of sight. You know, lay low a little. Then I'll let you know what I have been thinking. I take 3 silent steps backwards and stand near the doorway by the telephone. 5, 6, 7, 10 seconds. Bobby! Mama's on her feet, looking at where I used to be. But she can sense that I'm not actually there. Bobby, you stopped it this instant. Now she's panicked. She's figured out that I could be out the door or on the bus or anywhere by now. She's looking every which way, wringing her hands and hitting her lower lip and then yelling, Bobby! Bobby! And Dad is just sitting, palms flat on the table, staring at the floor, shaking his head. It's the logic again. Dad sees right away that I have all the power and he's not wasting energy. But then come the tears. Mom slumps down in her chair and starts crying, and I can't take that. I can never take that. I have to fold. So I say, really quiet, like, all right, I'm right here. Just remember, I'm the one with the problem here, not you. Because that's what they do, both of them. Like, if I get in trouble at school, suddenly they're the ones on trial, and they have to figure out what they are going to do. It's always about them. Mom's mad, but mostly relieved. Robert, that is just mean. It's not fair. It's not fair to hide that way. Promise me, Robert, that you will never do that again. And now I'm not the young man. Now I'm Robert, and I'm doing that to her. But I promise, with my invisible fingers crossed, of course. Then I say, but guys, do you get what I mean? I mean, like, this isn't just some phenomena. And it's not like I've got the chicken pox or the flu or something. This is completely different. And it's happening to me. And it means that I can't do anything like I did yesterday. So that's why I'm saying, what do I do? And now I've got myself scared too, because it's true. Horribly true. Here I am, standing here with my feet cramping up on the cold tile floor, imagining the rest of my life as the ultimate weirdo. I can't go anywhere. Clothes are supposed to have a body inside of them, and mine is missing. I could go out naked, but that's not something sane people do anytime in Chicago, especially not February. School? Gone. Off the air. Now that I don't really care very much. It's the U of C lab school. It's where the professors and the local geniuses and all the rest of the university creeps send their kids. It's supposed to be great, better than Francis Parkman, better than North Shore Country Day, blah, blah, blah. Most of the time, I can barely tolerate it, except for the libraries and the jazz band. I mean, it's not like I'm some psycho loner or anything. I got friends, kids I eat lunch with, stuff like that, but I'm just not a private school kid. I go there because my family moved here 6 years ago. Plus, my mom teaches at the university, so the tuition, it's cheap. Maybe my school's a great place if you're a show-off genius or a soccer god or something, but if you're me, it's just school. But that's over, at least for at least today. I stand in the kitchen, naked and shivering, and I look at Mom and Dad still sitting at the table, and they're stumped. Never seen them like this. And that might be the scariest of all. With parents like mine, you get used to having them tell you what to do next. But I can see they don't have a clue. Not about this. And suddenly I think, why did I ever believe they had all the answers for me anyway? I mean, they do know a lot of semi-interesting stuff. Mom knows politics and history and English literature inside and out. And Dad's a certified brainiac. So he knows tons. And that's fine for them. But all that's got nothing to do with me. Well, not right now. So I look at them sitting there and I say, I'll be up in my room. I got to figure out what to do. And that's true. I've got to figure out to do because this is what's happening right now. And this is all about me. Okay, I'll see you chapter 2.